Hi, welcome to Sexy Stylist Talk. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and our guest today is my dear friend, my mentor, and my spiritual mommy, Trish Steele. And she is the founder of Safe Passage. I am Luisa Diaz, author of Sexy is Timeless, and founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Now, let me introduce to you my fabulous friends and co-hosts.
Hi, everybody. I'm Samantha Basuto Drucker. I'm coming to you from beautiful Hollywood Beach, Florida. I'm your lifestyle genie and host of Love and Design Project.
Hey everyone, it's Delana Dixon, editor-in-chief of DivaGalsDaily.com, and I am coming to you from Grovetown, Georgia.
Hello, everybody. I'm the guest, Trish Steele, the founder of Women Crowned in Glory, Safe Passage, and Time to Heal. And it's my pleasure to be with you today.
Thank you, darling. And I wanted to say, I know I say I want to sing you happy birthday at the end of the show, but I want to acknowledge that today is Trish's birthday. Happy birthday, darling.
Thank you.
I love you. And you are in LA. Yes, chin chin to Trish.
Oh, yes. To long friendship, good health, and happiness.
Yes. So, darling, I wanted you. October is Awareness Month. So please tell us more about Safe Passage, Women Crowned in Glory, and really what motivates you to start this organization. And you have been for how 20 years, over 20 years?
It has been 27 years, everyone. 27 years. And I have been an advocate for over 50 years because my journey as a young girl at the age of 10 is when the abuse started in my family through my stepfather. And then my stepfather finally left at the age of 15. And from that point on, I wasn't going to keep it a secret. You know, in the 60s, everybody kept it a secret about any molestation, verbal abuse, physical abuse. There was nothing out there in the 60s to get help or to even talk about it. But from the time I was 15, I started sharing my secrets and my pain with different people. And it finally came to a point where I got my healing, and I was in an emergency hospital, and the doctor fixed me up with some amazing surgery that just a little light touch of stitching me up, and there was no scar there, and the doctor changed my life forever. He gave me the passion to want to pay it forward and help other women.
I love that story, and I know that I heard that story before, and this is amazing, but sometimes he did it pure to help you, and he didn't know the great difference that he was doing, making into your life, but now you have been helping so many women. And I'm so sorry to hear the story about you being abused in the early age, but you heal. Sometimes we always ask ourselves why things happen in life, why we have been through difficult situations in life, but to use that to help others is having a gift for you.
That's right. And I'm going to continue to keep paying it forward. That's what Safe Passage is all about. It's helping women with private counseling, with building their self-esteem, with helping them to feel confident enough to support themselves and their children, because 50% of these women are mothers that have to escape with their children, and they got to figure out a way to support themselves.
And one of the things I love about the program, Trish, and that's the reason that I have been working with you for 6 years, almost 7 years. And you really, Safe Passage is one of the organizations, it has been the only organization that mi amor y Ayla benefit from. we raise money for you. And one of the things I do this, besides I love you, is because I love the program that you do. And the program that you do is a program that the women, they need to really commit themselves for 1 year if they really want to change their life. And then you have all the facilities, you have counseling, you have doctors, you have lawyers, you have personal development. So you have a huge team to really help that woman that is ready to move on and change her life. And I love that because I believe in opportunities. And that is the reason I really love you, and I really continue supporting Safe Passage, and I will continue supporting Safe Passage.
Thank you, Louisa. You are a perfect role model for a lot of women that can move on to a brand new life and be successful at it and have that eternal confidence and peace and joy.
Thank you. Thank you. And now with COVID-19, we are in the month of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and COVID. So have you really noticed that you're getting more phone calls from women? Can you share with us about that?
Yes, yeah. I just want you to know that there's several campaigns going on worldwide. But what I found out is that worldwide, there has been over 85,000 cases of domestic violence. And with the COVID happening, that alone for United States has been 6,500 more cases of women that are stuck in the homes because of the COVID-19 and are trying to find a way out. That's just the ones that find some kind of resource or something to get out. And with us, we have joined a campaign to help get the awareness out there and the resources for women to figure out how to get out. Some of them can't because they don't have any privacy to make that call, be on the computer, and so forth. So a lot of this is really, we have, what's interesting, Luisa, is that 3.5 million people have come together getting resources to help stop domestic violence this month.
Oh, that's amazing. And that's the silver lining, of this COVID, that a lot of people have come and showed their kindness and want to help each other. That's amazing. I know that you have some questions, Samantha.
I do. I want to know, what plans does Safe Passage have for this year's big event? We all want to know.
Oh, yes. Well, you know that we are not allowed to do big events. All the venues are closed, but we're allowed to do things outside that are going to benefit the community. So we have came up with a whole called Domestic Violence Purple Fitness Event, Healing Through Movement. So it's just like on my Facebook and everything, you will see it posted up. On the 15th and 17th of October, I have these celebrity fitness coaches that are going to meet us outside, and they've all been victims of abuse. And they're going to be meeting us outside in an opening. One's going to be in a park, one's going to be in our parking lot area of our new office in Thousand Oaks. And we are going to take a stand, and we're going to heal through the movement that these experts are going to show us. That's really good for people to even learn to do at home. And it will be live streamed too, so that people can learn how to do these movements at home and feel good about themselves. And then I know that we're going to try and create something with Mia Morgana hopefully soon, and do something that's going to be.
We are planning a Mia Morgana with our co-host here, Samantha and Elena. They do not know yet, but they're going to get involved.
But knew that was happening. But what Louisa doesn't know is that I've been working on that behind the scenes already.
Oh,
we'll get to that later. I have another question for you, Trish. And by the way, it's been a long time since we've seen each other. I haven't seen you since Louisa's wedding, and it's so lovely to see you on today's show. It's really great to see you. I'm excited to ask you this next question. So, because I feel like, you know, especially right now with the situation going on, people being out of work, and it's already a difficult thing for a woman to leave, but I want to know your thoughts. Why is it so hard for women to get out of an abusive situation?
The biggest issue is fear. Okay, the fear of the unknown. Now you have to understand there's a lot of women out there that have been in these relationships for a long time. It's not the ones that we don't get the calls from the ones that maybe have been dating somebody or been married less than 5 years. We used to get the phone calls from those who have been married a long time, stuck, never worked a day in their life, never been able to socialize. And it is a fear that comes over you that traps you, that you're never going to survive if you leave. And that's why it's so hard. It's so hard. That emotional abuse is the deepest root of your soul.
But that's one of the things that we have learned, Trish, is that the abuser, they know how to break the self-esteem of the lady. And that's where they go to a point where they believe they are worthless. And you are not worthless, darling. You are watching us right now. You are beautiful. You are worthy. And you are so strong inside. But you need to find that strong girl inside you. So, darling, I know that you have other questions for...
I think every woman should take a self-defense class.
Yes.
yes. Well, that's good that the class that, that Trish is...
Yes.
Check yourself. It's great to see you again. We met at the Mi Amor Gala last year, and it was a pleasure to meet you. I want to thank you for all you do for survivors of domestic violence. And of course, I want to know how Safe Passage has been helped by the Mi Amor Gala. I was able to do the interviews there and speak to you. It was really amazing.
Well, the Mi Amor Gala is like my how can I say, my sisterhood organization. You know, I have to, Louisa, I never forget the first day she came into my office and we started talking about this Mi Amor Gala. And as she began to share her vision, her passion of what she's been wanting to do, and the vision and passion behind it is from her grandmother. And she shared the story with me about her grandmother, and it just, it touched my heart so much that I knew that we were called to be together. We were called to make a difference in these women's lives. And so Louisa has been a perfect role model, you know, being a pageant winner and Mrs. New York and being a model, an actress, all these things, but also being a survivor herself of witnessing abuse and being in that atmosphere. She knows what it takes for a woman to come out of her shell, come out of her fears and her hopelessness and depression. And I just have to say, you know, between Mi Amor Gala and all that, she's been amazing in raising funds and getting people to attend our events and donate, because every person is saving lives. We're actually saving lives. And Louisa and Mi Amor Gala has been wonderful in doing that for the past 7 years.
Yeah, thank you. And one of the things that we both love, is my favorite, is an empowerment fashion show where I own and build the girls' strong self-esteem. And one of my favorite part is teaching the ladies how to walk the wrong way. And remember, the ladies, the first day, they always say, no, Luisa, I am not pretty, I'm feeling ugly. And I talk to them, and oh my God, and they get transformed. And I always tell them, when you walk that wrong way, I want you to tell yourself, nobody's going to hit me again. Nobody's going to put me down again. I am beautiful.
That's
I'm worthy. Oh my God, darling, you're not going to believe. The women, from this, they become like this, and it's so beautiful. It is my favorite part of Mi Amor Gala, the empowerment fashion show, and I am so passionate about it. And I do it with pure passion, pure heart. And I hope you ladies can be there this year. We're going to be doing it online, but this is a new project. We need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Adilena?
Yes, so I have another question to my fellow Libra. You know, you are a definition of what is sexy and timeless. So since
Yes.
it's your birthday, what are you planning for the next chapter of your life?
Well, first of all, you know, a lot of people misinterpret the word sexy, and they realize that sexy is like is an adjective. You know, it describes something that is attractive. And I find that what makes me feel sexy is my confidence.
Yes.
See, somebody with confidence, a great sense of humor,
Yes.
somebody that knows how to make others feel good. You see what I mean? So your confidence and your sense of humor really is like the plus that makes you different from everybody else. And it becomes so attractive. So the word sexy is like attractiveness. It attracts people to you because you have that certain personality and confidence. And that's what I think is the number one thing. Because there's a lot of beautiful people out there, and there's a lot of things that are attractive, but there's nothing really when it comes to confidence and your sense of humor.
That's so true, darling. That's so true. And you are so right about saying that sexy have been misunderstood. Because sometimes when you say sexy, it means like you have to show a skin. No, darling,
Yes.
That's not sexy. That is vulgarity. And I dislike vulgarity. Sexy is something that is appealing, like confidence, like knowledge, like kindness, like individuality, embracing you, who you are. That is sexy, and that's why it's timeless, because that never goes away. That doesn't age. It gets better with age, right, darling? Look at you, darling. You are sexy and timeless. And you know, as we spoke about sexy is timeless, and you know, sexy is timeless is about confidence inside out. So I want you to share with us, Trish, what is your secret and how do you take care of that inner self?
How do I
the inner self.
How do I use the word sexy for myself?
Yeah, take care. Yeah. Take care of that inner self. Like
I take care of myself. It's been okay. So I've had a lifetime journey. And my journey started ever since I decided that I wasn't going to allow the abusive words to take me down. So in order to stay healthy and stay beautiful inside, feel good about yourself, you know, feeling good about yourself, you have to begin to feed yourself positive affirmations, positive, healthy food, and you keep yourself exercise, get involved in something. You know, the best thing that people really need to come to know, and what women really need to know, is that God created you in his image and likeness. And when he created man and woman, he said it was good, it was perfect. So we need to go back to the foundation of when God created us. Many years have gone by, hundreds of thousands of years have gone by, and people have abused what God created. Now, God wants us to take on our identity and begin to walk in that perfection of which we were created to begin with. And so that is my word of wisdom about my journey. And I'm going to be doing a book, started writing it this month, but I'm also, it'll be next year, I'll release it. Yeah, next year I'm going to release a book with my 70 years of my journey of my life. Let me tell you, it is, and people are not going to believe it, but there is a fountain of youth that God promises you. And I will share all those secrets in my book, and you have to get it next year. I do have other books that you can get, and then you can, I got this one called Purpose This is the Hearts of a Purpose from one of the ladies in here in the story that really talk about how I overcome abuse and how my life, you know, how I came today with being a CEO, a mother, a wife, and a successful charity organization. So I look forward to being back on again.
Oh, I love it. And I totally recommend this book. I read it, and it's a beautiful book, very inspiring, great stories of really resilient ladies. So you can find it in Amazon. Oh my God, I cannot believe. Ladies, you have any question for Trish before we go?
Oh, I mean, you're going to have to tell us, and I know it's coming out in your book, all your secrets to just being timeless.
And timeless.
I mean, you look fantastic. I know we need to work out and eat good, but I mean, do you have a favorite lipstick?
Okay, well,
I have a question.
yes, darling.
Is it going to still be evening white for the dress code at this year's Mi Amor?
Well, that's the Amor Gala theme. Yes, it's always going to be a gala. And also, I encourage people to dress big dresses. This Mi Amor Gala is my event for people who do not know what it is. It is an organization that I have for 7 years, and we have this beautiful gala. I hope you can really, if you are watching us, I hope you can mark your calendar and you can join us. And the bigger the dress, the better, because we celebrate kindness. We celebrate individuals and organizations who are making a difference in the community. And the bigger dress, the better, because kindness has no limit. So the bigger dress is represent how kind you are, and the bigger the better. So yes.
That's right. That's how women found in glory. Just walking the runway. You got to walk this as you are the queen for the day.
Yes, it is so beautiful, and that's such an amazing energy. Everybody who come, you were there, Dilena. Everybody at this moment is, believe it or not, everybody always say to me, Luisa, I love the energy, because we are there with the set of mind is kindness, to be kind to each other. And it's such a beautiful time. So I can't wait to do the gala again. So Trish, darling, before we go, you know, we have to sing you happy birthday. Yes. Happy birthday to my beautiful spiritual mommy. I love you, and you are sexy and timeless. And I want you to, do you have your little tiara? Happy birthday!
Yeah, me, my little flower. Oh my God!
Happy birthday!
I got something right here.
Oh. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, my beautiful Beatrice! Happy birthday to you! We love you. We love you.
And the queen.
Put another crown on my head. Yay.
Thank you, ladies. And before we go, my mother, mi mamá, I'm going to speak Spanish. Mi mamá nos está viendo en Venezuela. Un abrazo, mami. Te quiero. Un abrazo, besitos.
Amo mucho a usted. Besitos, mamá.
Birthday, Luisa's mom.
Okay. Mami, hoy es el cumpleaños de Trish, así que por eso le estamos cantando cumpleaños. Abrazos, besitos, los quiero. Well, lady, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Ladies, please, if you are in an abusive relationship, remember that inner strength is inside you. Please, please look for help. And if you are in LA, please call Safe Passage. Safe Passage. Go to their website, Safe Passage Heals. Okay? Be kind to yourself and others. Besitos.
Bye.